Okay, guys, friends, welcome back to Resourceful Living Homestead, where the garden is still booming, and we are on week 17. So we're going to get an update. I'm going to start right back here because Jan, if you're listening, is that jasmine? I don't know. But that's the only thing that was planted in here, and that's the only one that's come up. And I planted the jasmine back here in this area. Nothing over here yet, but that's okay. We'll walk around the zinnias and the marigolds. Man, they're just perfect. And nasturtiums. Nasturtiums are so awesome. So awesome. And that is a weed. We'll get that out of there. These jalapeños and red bell pepper spread out inside there. But I don't know that the plan here was a very good plan, because these nasturtiums and, well, not necessarily the nasturtiums, but the zinnias are going to get so tall, it's going to block some sunlight for the peppers. So, but that's okay. I've got tons of peppers, and these beautiful flowers will help the, pollinate everything else. We have, oh, check this out. Look at a beautiful, that lavender has bloomed up. Thought I felt something behind me. And my my thyme has bloomed. So pretty. Purple's one of my favorite colors too, so pretty awesome. Okay, we've had some winds playing havoc out here. Well, they have completely broke this limb. I don't know if these tomatoes are going to make it right here. Sorry, guys. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can't pin this up. That tomato plant's got a lot of tomatoes on it, and dang it, I'm going to have to come out here and do something with that. It's completely broke. The winds just broke it. Anyway, lots of tomatoes growing on everything. Tomatoes galore. Banana peppers and bell peppers, or jalapeno peppers. Lots more tomatoes. Not seeing anything red yet. It's a little early, but I got watermelon. That is black diamond watermelon. You see, it's so cute. And oh my goodness, do I have the Moon and Stars watermelons with survival seeds. Check that one out. That's a big one down there. There's another one, and I've got another one right back there, and another one right there. So I've got 4 Moon and Stars that are of size already. Then I've got 2, let me think of the name of them, Hale's Jumbo Cantaloupes. That is not a cantaloupe. These seeds were definitely mismarked in the packet of seeds from Survival Seeds. That is not a cantaloupe. That is a pumpkin. Was not growing pumpkin this year. And I guess that's my way of God telling me, yes, you're going to grow pumpkins. So I really wanted cantaloupe. And being that I've got 3 of them right there, it's kind of aggravating. I have harvested 3 yellow squash and 3 zucchini squash. I don't know if I'm going to get any more. And I've harvested, yeah, 3 of the zucchinis also. But that's okay. 3 of each is plenty for me. In fact, Brian, he cooked some up last night for dinner. My cucumbers were looking a little sad. I came out here and I trimmed off all of the yellow leaves. Now there's some more yellow leaves, but I think the watering system is fine now. I think what caused all that was the fact that the watering system was messed up. So there is a cucumber. I'm gonna leave that right there. Woo, doggy. I may leave that one a little bit longer. Check that out. I'm gonna leave that one, but I got it where I can see it. I have harvested a lot of cucumbers already, and already pickled them. I've got another one right back there. Now these over here on this side are the regular cucumbers, and those are the pickling cucumbers. But it doesn't matter to us. I mean, if we want to eat a cucumber, we'll eat a cucumber, and if we don't, I'll cut it up to for pickles. So I've already done pickles. Now Maverick was out here and finished harvesting the potatoes and the carrots, and now these, you see, potatoes are coming back up. Those are some additional potatoes that I planted in both. I planted in both of these 2 beds right here, and they have already sprouted. So we're going to have even more potatoes. But check out all these tomatoes. Good grief. I must have 200 tomatoes on the vines out here. Check out this one, is so heavy. See if I can't show you that. Just gonna scroll through, look at the tomatoes, see if I see anything that might be turning red. So Jimmy Nordello peppers, I got one that's starting. Ooh, that one's not doing well. That was the only one starting to turn red, and it's already, it was gooey, nasty. So I've got some Jimmy Nordellos over here that are 10, 12 inches long, but they're supposed to turn red, so I'm waiting on them to turn red. This plant is just loaded with them. I was afraid that if I wouldn't start picking them, that the plant would think it's done and stop producing. I did harvest some zinnias, and I've got those drying out because I want to save the seeds for next year's zinnias. My survival seeds, Utah tall celery, is looking really good. It won't be long, and I'm gonna harvest some of that just to see. Got bell peppers galore down here. I mean, lots of bell peppers coming on as well. Maverick and I trimmed up the artichokes. They're as they turn yellow, we are cleaning those up. Weird container growing 26 with Gail at Gail Southern Living. Check out those sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes in a shopping cart. And then this one finally popped up right here, and this one down here. So pretty good rate on those. Those I planted just to put the whole sweet potato in the ground. Now they don't have much ground space for growing a potato, so I'm hoping it works out. But I didn't wait for eyes to come on the sweet potatoes. They were taking too long. So I just put the whole sweet potato in there. And so it took a little longer, but they'll come. Down here are some sweet potato slips I got at Jan's meetup, the Ozark meetup. I got 6 of those and they're doing really good. We've got our cilantro that I'm letting go to seed. These are jalapeños. It's going to be close to time to harvest jalapeños. Yeah, just about. Brian gets ready to make some more poppers. Harvest those. Now this here is shishito peppers with survival seeds. Shishito hot pepper. We've got just a slew of hot peppers growing. Look at that. And I'm not sure which ones you pull when they're green and which ones you don't. So I need to look it up, see what kinds we got, because those are some pretty big peppers right there. Our cayenne, our purple cayennes are turning purple. Really pretty. I like purple. Oh, Maverick and I missed a carrot yesterday. We'll just toss it. Dropped it on the ground. Tomatoes. Don't see a lot of tomatoes over here on this side like I do on the other side. Yeah, I do. Check that out. Some of these are Romas and some are slicer tomatoes. Just skimming through it for anything that might be red. Nothing yet. But check out all these tomatoes. Good grief. Gonna have lots of tomatoes when it's time to harvest. Okay, those are sweet potatoes there that are still growing. So I need to get something and stake up this one. This was the 5-gallon bucket challenge here. Sorry guys, let me just prop that up just a little bit. There. With Big Matt. Okay, we're gonna go up to the porch. Check out the fruit trees. Man, have they grown. The base on that one has really grown. That is the nectarine tree. Pear, nectarine, and 3 apples right here. Look at that mullein. It just shot up. That one just shot up, and it's got all the different ones with all the flowers on it, but I'm not harvesting flowers. I don't have time. I'm just too busy. I'm trying to stay on top of the garden, the stuff we're going to eat. So I'm doing good to do that right now. But week 17 in the garden's looking good. Now we did harvest. If you're following our channel, then you know we've harvested beets, potatoes, carrots, and onions. And I'll show you the onions in just a few minutes. Let's look at these green stalks back here. These are the nasturtiums that finally came up. Still nothing in a few of them, but hey, I got 3. I got 3 out of 6, or 3 out of 6. I'm good with that. Down here, the snacking bell peppers are still a little slower to come up in here. I probably need to thin these out some. That might help. But look at these. These are the mammoth jalapenos. Check out how big that is. Man, that is so thick. I'm gonna wait a few more days on those because those have really grown in the last week. Now Brian likes to make stuffed jalapeno poppers, and he'll probably do that later this week and come out here and harvest what he wants out there. He absolutely loves the way the peppers are growing in the green stalks. So that may allow me to get a few more of them. Hint, hint. Anyway, check this out. flowers and herbs. That amaranth, whew, just so beautiful. The underside of those leaves, man, I just can't say enough about how unique it is. More herbs and flowers looking so pretty in these beds up here. Now this bucket had the broccoli in it, so you've probably seen my short that I posted about the broccoli, about the worms getting the broccoli. They got the cabbage, all but one head of cabbage. They got all the broccoli, and they started over here on the marshmallow. I found a few on them, so I trimmed off all the leaves that had holes in them or had a worm on them, and put some diatomaceous earth in all these beds up here. These tomatoes up here, they're in part shade, part sun, and I know they like full sun, but hey, check that out. I got a front porch tomato. Anyway, I got my clematis is finally doing something. I love the way it's coming up. Lamb's ear in these. And then I went in and took all the cabbage. See, there's one of those worms right there. Looking for the cabbage that I had in there. No, it's all gone. So I just tossed all the cabbage that was in here because they had already gotten that. Not as bad yet, but it was just going to be a matter of time. Now these are yellow bell peppers, and I don't think they really like this planter that they're in because they're just kind of stunned out. Wait a minute. I got a bell pepper. I do got a bell pepper. So I'm going to have some yellow bells on that one. Oh, wait. My onions are drying out. So these onions have been drying out for 2 weeks now. And I'm going to let them dry out for another week. And I think another week should be perfect for doing the weave, roping it on a string, or actually weaving them together. Anyway, that's the plan for these onions. So they are all drying out, and we'll give them another week. But anyway, that's going to wrap up week 17, guys. If you are not subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. If you've been following our channel, thank you. We appreciate it, and we'll see you on week 18.